We're going to try shooting a little video here, see if this works out with the bubble CRAPS machine today. The point of today's little experiment, strategy, whatever you want to call it, is to see if the strategy of laying against a second point will work on a bubble CRAPS machine. Now, tracking numbers over the last few months, I have noticed that the second point is not always made. Now, apparently, according to the Wizard of Odds, it should be about 83.9, let's call it 84% chance against the second point being made. So that's what we're going to kind of go with today. Currently, the second point has been made, I think, once or twice. I can't really tell since I'm recording rather than looking at the tracker itself. But I did record 50 numbers before recording, so I do know that the overall hands have been very long. We're talking about 8 or 9 rolls per person. That's pretty good. Normally I'd be on the pass line, but since we decided we're just going to bet against the second point, that's where we're at. We have $20 in the machine, and we're going to wait this out now. I had almost bet against this, and I realized, oh, that's the first point, so I can't do that, so my money is off at the moment. And I'm just going to wait for the second point to come up. Now, if that happens, in the next 2 or 3 minutes or the next 10 minutes, we'll wait and see. I'm trying not to jump in on this. So let's just see what happens here. Well, looks like the point of 6, no, it was a point of 5 that did lose. Had I left my money up on the 5 the way it is there, I would have won. But that's just the way it is. We're waiting only for the second point. So let's see what happens here. I'm going to go ahead and hit the cancel button. And that way it'll clear it and I won't make any mistakes later on, because that does happen sometimes when I'm trying to record. I do hit the wrong buttons. So let's see where we're at now. Looks like we have a point being established of a 9. I'm just going to wait this out now. And remember, even on the second point, we're not going to be on the don't pass, we're just going to be laying the point. So we're only making a percentage, we're not even making even money on it. But that's okay. Sometimes you have to go with what's in your favor and make a little less. Kind of like the stock market. Looks like we have a 538. Today seems to be pretty busy here for a Wednesday. Yeah, it is a Wednesday. But I guess they have some type of giveaway because I see people walking around with little gifts in their hands. And this CRAPS machine, I walked up and there was 2 seats available. Now there's none available. So it's pretty busy here today. And there's a winner of a 9. Look at that. Good. Now once the point is established, we're going to lay against it. And let's see how that does for us. Earlier, while I was just putting in numbers, we had 11 frontline winners. Excuse me, no, we had 8 frontline winners in a row. I believe. No, 6 frontline winners. It went with like a yo, then a bunch of red, another yo. And it was a hard 10. Well, here we go. Let's see if it makes the point of 10. We're going to go ahead and lay against the 10. Let's see, we're going to place to lose. Yeah, let's go with $9. $11 is enough. Let's see what happens here. So that's really the first bet that we're making now. We're going to lay the point of 10. Yes, we're laying the point of 10 for $11. So let's see how this turns out for us. The only bad part here is when you're looking at the numbers that have been rolled. So we had out of, let's see, rolled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. Out of those 5, 4 of them have had a 5 or a 4 in it. So a combination possible of a 10. Yeah, but we did. We won against the second point this time. So I got a $5 win lined up so far. Now we'll keep that going, see how it turns out. Maybe we'll just take that $5 win, add another couple dollars, and see if we can turn into another $4 or $5 win out of that. I really have a thing about going against a, what do you call it though, against a 6 or an 8, even on the leg, even on the second point. But again, we're here just to strategize to see if that works out. So we will, even if it is a 6 or an 8, we will go against it. I like to see the long hands in this machine, or in general. But since we're testing strategies, which we'll do every few days now, we're getting at a point where I can run through the tracker, see what strategy should be working, and then we'll test out one of those strategies. Okay. Got a hard 8 coming. Let's see if I can move this down. I'm hoping that little glare at the top above the 5-6 area isn't too bad for you guys. Maybe I'll see if I can pop open the box, make the roll a little more noticeable since I'm not showing the actual machine. I like to keep everyone's face out of this and just keep the idea of the machine itself. It's actually a raptor. It keeps everybody happy at the same time, including the casino for the most part. What are we looking at here? Oh, there's a red. That's a little time for us to bet yet, so we're only betting against the second point, not the first. Since I didn't bring a second phone with me, I don't have the tracker up and running while I'm recording. Otherwise, I could give you more detail as to what's going on. Oh, and there's our 9 again. And as usual, one roll late. I wonder how many times that happens. I should track that one day, just run it through either through a quick script or in win craps to see how many times the point misses and then reestablishes the roll later. Well, earlier that did come back to back. Let's see how it does this time. I think it went like 12, 12, 10, 11, something like that earlier. That's the nice thing about the tracker. You can actually scroll through not just the last 10 or 15 numbers, but through your full session or your full history if you wanted to. So if you guys are up to it, just download the Bubble CRAPS tracker from Google Play. I'll include a link a little later as well. There you go, there's a 9. Quick win. The 9's been pretty efficient. I see 4 or 5 of them up there right now. Now that we made our first point, we'll bet against the second point if it comes up. Let's see what happens there. Six. Boy, don't I hate that. But I said we would do it, so we're going to lay against the 6. Let's do $6. Go back over to that 9 there. See if we can coax the machine away from that number. That's $4 to change out of it. After paying the day. Oh, look at that. Against the second point on the 6, which I don't like. Did it? So I made $4.90 additional. Sweet. Again, that's running 100% on that at the moment.